Okay, this is for Sacramento State University, Physics 107. Today is August 30th, 2020. It's about 8:16 p.m. And so my name is Chip Armstrong, and it'll be all the syllabus we'll have in a second. But okay, I scheduled a Zoom meeting for us for September 1st, which is Tuesday. So September 1st, which is Tuesday. We meet on Tuesday and Thursdays. All right, so Tuesday at 12 p.m. Start time 12 p.m. because that's when our class starts. Okay, so I'm in our Canvas right now, and I believe the Canvas has been published. I go to the modules, and I think everything's been published so far. Okay, I haven't put any due dates yet, so I don't have assignment dates yet. Here's where you get the course syllabus that we'll go over in a little bit. Here's where you get the schedule that we'll go over here in a little bit. And here's homework questions typed out. So that'll look like this. So I've got the questions, they're all typed out. They're from the book. Okay, and then a little bit later, I'll post the solutions. But you got to promise not to share these solutions with future 107s, okay? I'll post the solutions. I'll post them before the homework's due. How's that? But you got to promise you work on the homework first. Okay, so here are these guys. Here's homework, and then I'll have the solutions posted here in a little bit. Now to go over the syllabus, which I have right here. So this is for fall 2020. Then we got the course description. I didn't update it just so I don't screw up in the future and not update it. We're not going to be able to do the scientific inquiry that involves equipment in the lab. I have an idea for an extra credit thing, but just for the regular class, I'm not going to do that because I don't know how we're going to do it. Okay, scientific inquiry by posting. Well, we're not going to do that this time around. Okay, here are the prerequisites. My name is Chip Armstrong. You can call me Chip or Mr. Armstrong. There's my email address, and then physics office would be the phone number. Okay, we're going to meet Tuesday, Thursdays, 12 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. online. We'll see how it goes, if the Zoom meetings are going okay. Otherwise, I'm going to post videos like this one I'm making right now. So we'll see. If you like the videos better, we'll do the videos more and less Zoom. Or if you like Zoom better, we'll do more Zoom and less video. I'll kind of let the class decide. Here's my office hours. Are just kind of made up. I guess I'll try to have Zoom open during these times. I don't know how to. I guess I got to figure this out. I put down. Okay, we meet Tuesday, so I put down an hour before we meet on Tuesdays. This one I put down on my 5A lab. I don't know how they. Okay, I got to figure that out. Never mind. I got to figure it out later. All right. So then our final is going to be Tuesday, December 15th from 12:45 to 2:45, obviously over the internet. Okay, the textbook is Hewitt for reading. Okay, it's recommended highly, but then again, these are the homework questions. I already got the questions for you typed out. These are the questions, so you actually don't really need the book to do the questions, but if you want to read the book, it's highly recommended that you get it. What was I? I was at syllabus. All right. Now what you do need to get is the activity manual because I'll be using this a lot. So let me open it. I've got it right here. So this starts off with something that we really can't do, but I'm going to talk you through it anyway so you get an idea of what we should have been doing. Okay, and then the breakdown for the class. Something's missing here. Oops. Hold on. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to upload this again because I added information for it down here. This is new. It was just because we don't have the inquiry projects, and they were like 28% of your grade. So the quizzes are gonna be 20%, homework's 20. That's up. The 2-unit exams are gonna be 15% each. So for 30%, the final's gonna be 20%. Online worksheets, they'll be 10%. Okay, So the exams and finals, it's not going to be like the old days where you had to get up and do experiments and take measurements during the exam and you had to do it by yourself. You couldn't get help from anybody. We can't do that. So instead, we're going to have exams that are mostly going to be true-false. Maybe some short answers, but I've been doing mostly true-false questions on the exams and quizzes and everything. So it'll be that, and then they'll be given during the normal class time, and there'll be no other activity, no Zoom session or anything on the days we have the exams. Quizzes, we're going to attempt to have one a week except for the first week, which is this week, then the weeks of the exams and after the exams, because after the exams we haven't really covered enough new material to have another quiz because it was all on the exam. The quizzes will consist of true, false, multiple choice, and short answers, probably mostly true, false again. Homework will be assigned weekly, so we've got our first one, and it'll be due at the beginning of the class. Well, okay, this is not true anymore. It's going to be due at 11:59 p.m. of the day specified. So since I got to upload this again, here, just get rid of that whole sentence. This is messed up now. Alright, I'm going to leave it like that. It's messed up, but I can't worry about it now. Alright. So, you have the homework. You already see that this is the first homework right here. Right here. You just got to fill those in or turn somehow. Answer these questions. And then homework, that's what we just talked about. Online worksheets, this is new. I'll work these through either on YouTube video or Zoom. The only way not to get full credit for these is to not turn them in. So I'll give you like maybe more questions besides the homework questions, and then we'll work through them as a class. Then here's where we talk about normally 28% of your grade, but so I'm going to try to come up with something where you can do a home and quiet project with just stuff you can find around the home or dollar store. I'll let you pick the project. You don't even have to do it. It's extra credit. So if you don't even want to do it, you don't have to do it. Okay, but if you want to come up with something, I'm thinking maybe for really, really great ones, like maybe 30 points extra credit, that could change. At least 30 points extra credit if they're really, really, really good. Okay, maybe upwards more than that if they're really, really, really good. All right, but anyway, that more on that. So some kind of home and quiet project. I'll tell you, it'll be kind of modeled after the quiet projects we do in class to a certain point. You want to take data and maybe do a little graph, have a data table, reach a conclusion, that sort of thing. This is just general information, verbal studies, what the class is for, this honesty statement. And so this semester, basically, I cannot watch you guys taking the exams, okay? And so you're going to have to be on the honor system. So basically, in the past, you could use your notebooks, but you couldn't use a textbook. You couldn't do other stuff. This semester, you can use your notebook. You can use the textbook if you want to. You can use the homework. You can use anything either I gave you or you did yourself. Okay, and the textbook, you didn't do that yourself, but you can refer to the textbook if you really need to. Textbook kind of acts like in a negative way a lot of times because people go and look stuff up in the textbook that has nothing to do with the question. But the workbook should have everything you need in it, and the homework problems should have everything you need in them. The only thing you cannot do is you cannot have other people help you on the exam. That seems pretty obvious. It's sad it has to be stated, but you guys are all seniors, graduating seniors, so I think you know what the honesty policy is. You've gotten this far, so I'm assuming you haven't cheated and gotten caught and kicked out of school if you're here. Okay, so that's basically the idea there. I almost said, are there any questions? We're not on the Zoom. Okay, let's look at the, and I'll go through this again on Zoom, and I can answer questions, but here, you can see what's going on here. You can come up with questions for the Zoom session on Tuesday. So here's the schedule. Okay, we're going over the syllabus. We'll go over the syllabus on Zoom. We'll do investigating parachutes, describing motion. That's all in our lab book. And then the 7th, Labor Day, so a Monday, that doesn't affect, actually, what affects this? Oh, Thanksgiving affects this. Oops, I forgot to put that down. I got Veterans Day. I got confused. I thought we were Monday, Wednesday, we're Tuesday, Thursday. All right, so actually Veterans Day and Labor Day don't affect us, but down here, we'll lose a Thursday this week. I'll go back and fix that here in a second. We lose a, why do I have that twice? Okay, anyway, no class Thursday this week. What is that? Quiz 5 there. This is a mess. Alright, I'll fix it. Hold on, I can fix it now. Okay, so I have to upload the schedule. If you went on and downloaded the schedule, the syllabus already, I've just made corrections to both of them. I didn't see. Oh, and we don't do the engineering quiz either. You can ignore that. A lot of stuff is different. Alright, so we'll try to do a quiz a week. That's new. Except for here we have exam number 1. And then the week after we don't have a quiz either because we don't really have new material to have a quiz on. Then we can start having new material, have exam 2, and have quiz 9 and 10, and then finals week. And then we're just following the lab book, the lab book. So there you see all the stuff that goes with the lab book. And you can read it over, and then on Zoom, if you have any questions, you can ask there. And then the only other thing I want to go just kind of show you right now is what we would be doing this first week. You'd be building what is this? What happened? Oh, this is what we want. I'm just way off. All right. So, just in a nutshell, this is a lot of background stuff. You would build these parachutes. So our prototype parachute, it's just made out of white plastic garbage bag. So we'd cut 50 centimeters by 20 centimeters. This would be the canopy. Then we'd take 2 strings that are 100 centimeters long. We'd go kitty corner like that. We put a washer right there. So there's our washer. Okay, and then we'd go outside to this little balcony there they got on Sequoia Hall, and you drop them and you time how long they stayed in the air till they hit the ground, and you'd also aim for a target. So the 2 things you would measure is time of flight and distance from target. And you want the distance from target to be as small as possible, but the time of flight to be as large as possible. Okay, so you got 2 contradictory things there. So you got to think, okay, how can I improve my parachute? So you want to change one variable twice. In other words, if you change the length of the strings, like instead of 100 centimeters, you go to 75 centimeters. You keep one washer, you keep the same canopy, right? And you go to 75. And then you change that again. You wouldn't change anything else. You change the same variable twice. In other words, you could go 100 centimeters and 75 centimeters, then 50 centimeters. Or you could go, this is the most popular one because you don't have to rebuild a new parachute. You go 1 washer, 2 washers, 3 washers, right? That's all you change. You don't go 1 washer, 2 washers, then change the length of the string for your third parachute. You change the same variable 3 times and see which one gave you the best results for time of flight and all that. All right. Now, it's a good idea just to change one variable at a time. You only change one variable at a time. Another thing you could do is you could change the you still have to have 2 to 1 though. So you could go 40-20 and 60-30, for example. As long as you have 2 to 1, you could change the area here as long as you kept that 2 to 1 ratio, that 50 to 25, 40 to 20, or 60 to 30, and so on. Okay. And then you drop the parachutes, and this also gave you, like, you'd work in groups of 4. This gave you a good idea what your in quiet groups were supposed to be like, that sort of thing. Okay. So that's about it on that. Again, we'll have the Zoom session on Tuesday at noon, and I'll answer your questions. I'll go over this again and answer your questions then. So let me call this quits because it takes a long time for me to upload this from my home computer onto YouTube. So good night for now.